afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our weekly video. Today, I would like to work on the upper body conditioning and considering the weather, it's cold and it's a little bit kind of a situation where we want to kind of cuddle in, close in. Also because we're wearing coats and sweaters and what have you, it kind of adds the weight to our upper body. So we all tend to be a little bit hunched forward during this time of the year. And I would like you to release and undo that hunch. So definitely, it's not gonna happen overnight, especially if you guys work on a computer a lot or work with children, like leaning forward all the time and looking down. So to train yourself to be more balanced in this way and to train the body how to do it, there's unfortunately no miracle, but just pure repetition and involving the muscle memory will help you to undo this little disbalance that may occur during the winter months. So to begin with, let's get you guys into this standing up in your perfect posture, whatever perfect posture means to you. Basically, to check on yourself, if you have a spare wall in your dwelling, try to get yourself to the wall, having your back against the wall. The following body parts will have to touch the wall, and that's going to be your blueprint on your posture. The back of the head, both shoulder blades, and your buttocks. So those body parts touch the wall. If this is happening, you're good to go. If this is not happening, try to make yourself to press against the wall with those body parts. Also, just a couple of things to watch out for. The chin got to be down, just relax it. Arms must be relaxed. There is no other way to do it. But the shoulders, make them a little bit broader and try to look straight in front of you. Not up, not down, but just like straight on an eye level, whatever you can see there. Hopefully something pretty. And so for starters, we're gonna have you step away from that wall after you checked on your balance. You checked on your postural balance. And we're gonna keep your spine really tall. Don't forget about the neck curve and the lower back curve. Those things are curving. Chin relaxed, as I mentioned before. And now I would like you guys to extend both arms to the sides. So let's also spread your fingers wide like what I'm doing right now. And as you're extending your arms, try to make sure the arm is extended underneath your shoulder, not above the shoulder like that, not even in line with the shoulder, but slightly underneath. So try, you guys, to make space in your shoulder joint, in your elbow. And important part I find is making space in the wrist and with the fingers, kind of trying to lengthen it all and spread it all out. So as you're doing it, do bring your arms slightly forward. Just try to find a position for the arm that doesn't feel strenuous for the shoulder girdle. Also, you kind of want to catch the sensation when the arm is being supported by your back muscles, by your lats. So pulling the shoulder blades down towards your lower back is going to make it more visible. Also, as we go into the conditioning of the upper body, that pulling of the shoulder down towards your hips, towards the ribs, is going to make it more, it's going to make it a little easier and kind of makes more sense when you do it involving the large muscle groups. So expanding the arms, we're going to hold the arms like that for like maybe 4, 5, 6 breaths, whatever feels good. So let's try to make spaces between, right here, between the clavicle bones. Try to separate them a little bit more, even though we don't have any kind of control over those things, but we're going to pretend like we do. And at the same time, as you're separating the clavicles, also try to separate the shoulder blades. Those things we do have control over, and so let's try to do our best to separate those thingies. Expand the arms wider. It's like if you want to reach for something with your fingertips. So I'm going to step away, like you can see what I'm doing. Spreading the fingers as well, allowing the air to come through in between the fingers. Lengthening the necks at the same time. So making sure that your chin is more or less relaxed. And definitely, yeah, remember that posture that we put ourselves into, standing by the wall. Or even if you didn't stand by the wall, that thing kind of has to stay in place as well. And as you exhale, you may relax the arms. And if you guys did it right, if you held it long enough, if you held it with the right intention, you will notice that your arms feel pretty relaxed. But your upper body, your shoulders feel still really, really broad, like you are still sustaining something with your upper body. And most importantly, the shoulder blades and the space in between the shoulder blades, that's where we have this little hunch. That space got a little broader, so your shoulder blades actually sustaining the shoulders. And now, let's go like that. So we're gonna bring both arms up to the ceiling. Please try to keep your shoulders down as the arms go up, palms towards me. I'm stepping away. And as you exhale, just press your arms down like if you were pressing something. If you actually have some kind of piece of equipment to press, that's great. But just in case if you don't, imagination is a great tool as well. So when you inhale, we're going to pull the shoulders down. We're going to press the arms up. Again, imagine there is some kind of little weight attached to your upper arm, and you resist it as you're bringing your arms up, pulling the shoulders all the way down. And let's do it just 3 times. You can certainly do more than 3 if it feels good. Just making sure again that your posture stays the same, that your shoulder is not coming up, that your neck is relaxed, and you having fun with it, but just kind of checking yourself out and seeing, oh, how interesting, look at that. Arms go down, back muscles go down. Arms go up, back muscles go down, and that is the key point right here. So after you did a couple of times, just kind of shake it out, relax the arms. And I got a little prop here, which I absolutely like, my scarf. So that prop, whatever you guys have, a little towel, stretchy pulley, piece of rubber band. So just try to extend your arms, just like what I'm doing right now, with your shoulders on top of the hips. Definitely with your posture, the same way like when we were standing by the wall. Everything is still staying in place like that. And we're going to repeat the same thing what we did, but for the exception that prop you're holding in your hands, try to pull that thing apart to the best of your ability. Try to pull the shoulders down at the same time. And here we go. Breathing in, shoulders go down. You keep pulling the thingy. And as you exhale, you're pressing it down, pressing it down, pressing it down. Still making yourself really tall. Still widening the shoulder blades, making space between the shoulder blades, extending the spine upwards. And we're going to go like that about 5-6 times, depending on how intense you're making it, you guys. You may feel pretty tired after 4 or 5 if you're really pulling hard. Or you may just pace yourself, exert about 70% of your maximum effort, and then you will last a little bit longer. But whatever you do, the mental effort should be exerted at 100% of your capacity. And after a while, let's relax it. Again, just try to come back to the sensation when the arm itself feels very relaxed, but the shoulders and the upper back feel broad and strong. So that's going to give you a great sensation of balance and strength and relaxation at the same time, because your limbs are free. Now, a couple of more things I would like you to do with that scarf prop. We also gonna do this. We're gonna bring your elbows really, really close to your body, like really close to your waistline. Also, your upper arm will touch your ribs. And that is the position of the arm that you're gonna stay in. Now, as you exhale, you're just gonna push your elbows back. So try to keep the elbow bent, try to keep your shoulders down, and definitely your posture's gotta stay the same. Do try to keep that pulling to the best of your ability. So you're gonna push the triceps back. Breathe in. Exhale, always exhale as you exert the force, of course. Breathing in back. Exhale, press the elbows back. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. exhale, breathing in, and so on and so forth. So as you perform this exercise, you may definitely start feeling it in your whole back area, all the way down towards the lower back, and it is a good thing. That's actually what we're aiming for. The intensity of it will be determined by what you make of it. You may pull the prop that you're holding in your hands as much as you want, but also you guys will have to pull your shoulders down with the same kind of intensity. That's gonna make your back work harder. If the shoulder pull is missing, then you're missing out. So just try to be mindful whatever you do with that. And the last thing I would like you to do with that particular prop is you're gonna bring both hands back behind you, and you're gonna take the prop with your hands. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm holding it. You guys can see it. And so as you work with the prop behind you, the alignment of your torso must stay the same way. The lower back curve, the neck curve, head on top of the spine, back of the head in line with the tailbone. If you need to just check on yourself again by going back to the wall and aligning yourself, realigning yourself. Again, widening the clavicles, widening the shoulder blades. And another important thing is how we hold the prop, whether it's a scarf or a rubber band or any kind of professional prop. Your wrist has to be aligned with your forearms. So all those bones, they make one straight line. If you guys start working in this way, that's gonna lead to an injury. So just try to align yourself. Make sure you can see yourself in some way. And here we go. So placing your arms pretty close to your body, pulling your shoulders again, pulling your shoulders down towards your hips, making yourself tall, separating your feet pretty much like as wide as your hip bones are, not too wide. Getting taller, 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 and wider in the shoulders. And again, we're gonna exert the force and exhale, bringing your arms as high up as they go without sticking your front forward, without lifting your shoulders up. So all those rules gonna determine your range of motion. Exhale. Breathe in. At the same time as you're bringing your prop upwards, see if you can exert a little bit of a pulling motion there, pulling it apart. Exhale, breathing in. Try to have that pulling going on simultaneously on both sides, and get this pulling going either way when the arms go up or when they're traveling down. You're still pulling that thing. And again, so this kind of thing, bringing your arms back and working your arms going backwards, you can perform it up to 6, 7, 8 reps, rest a little bit, do it again, rest a little bit. And now we're gonna stretch the triceps, because everything that we did right now was for the upper back and the triceps. So we're gonna extend one arm forward. We're gonna take a hold of that arm with the other hand, bringing the arm across your chest. One more time. Make sure your shoulders pull down, 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 down. That's super important. And also, if you want to be extra cool, feel free to pull that straight arm towards the direction of your fingertips. But do make sure that the line of your shoulder is still facing forward. You're not twisting, you know? And we're gonna go with the other arm, extending, grabbing, and pull. So the shoulder, again, momentarily gets readjusted and dropping. So another thing I would like to do with you guys today is, let's try to imagine that there is a little space in the shoulder joint right where the clavicle bone gets to be part of the shoulder. So right now we're gonna do like this snow angel thing, just because we got so much snow. But we're gonna do it standing up. Again, standing tall, lower back, neck, head on top of the spine. Head is in line with your tailbone. And that's how we're gonna start. We're gonna turn your palms out towards the front of your room. We're gonna also turn the shoulders out. But definitely no ribcage sticking out, nothing else is changing other than the arm turn out. You're gonna breathe in. Start bringing your arms as high up as they go, keeping your shoulders in line with the clavicles. And as you exhale, again, we're gonna bring your arms all the way down, and on the way, as the arms going down, your shoulder again gets readjusted, re-pulled down. So no matter what direction you're sending your arms to, your shoulders never ever come up. They may widen, they may go down, but never up. So that kind of exercise you can also perform up to 10 times a day, 10 times, 10 sets, anytime. Breathing in, exhale. Breathing in, and no rush, of course. Exhale. And after you feel like your back has been kind of woken up enough, your arms feel a little bit tired, I guess it's time to stop and stretch out. So the way to stretch your back after doing all those exercises is just to get yourself into nice forward bend. So the forward bend of my choice would be just dropping your head down, releasing your back. So just see how far you want to go into that forward bend. Exhaling, going. I would probably go into that forward bend in like small increments, trying to drop your head down and see how it stretches your upper back, your neck, and then going down even more. Almost it's like if you want to bring parts of your back up towards the ceiling. And just choosing which part of your back you want to bring up towards the ceiling at any given moment, that's going to give you more of a stretchy sensation. So feel free to lean a little bit more forward as you go into that forward bend. Feel free to round your backs on purpose as you go down there. Feel free to go as far down as you want to. The only thing I would like you guys all to do as a rule is you getting yourself back up to upright position. Have your knees a little bit bent and do not rush getting back up to straight backs, just to avoid all kinds of unpleasant sensations. And so that's about it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope your backs and your arms feel great. See you next time. Bye.